Hello everyone, my name is Maria and welcome to the channel. Today we continue playing Disco Elysium, and last time we managed to solve one of our cases with the drunk worker. It was very sad, but at least we found out what happened. And now I think that I really want Kim... Oh, what was that? The musty smell of a potato cellar in spring emanates from the air vent. So someone is living there, I suppose, right? It looks like it, but we can't really see anything else. So I was saying that I want Kim to deal with the body, and while he's gonna do it, we will do, you know, some other quests, maybe less important ones. I remember that we need to help Joyce with, you know, drugs and something else. So that's what we are going to do, while Kim is going to deal with the body. Don't worry, Kim, I remember about the flashlight. Oh, and let's change our clothes. My favorite jacket. Stylish and great. Drama +2. Yeah, I really like that. Oh, wait. Yeah, we need another shirt as well. Now we have +3 drama, which is incredible. And I also need another pair of boots. Where was it? Yeah, these ones. Looks great. So let's go. Kim, yeah, he just wanted to mention the flashlight, as we can see. So let's go downstairs. Here's our lovely bear. Kim, are you ready?
The bear's eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly.
Wonderful.
But where's the filament memory? It's not here.
Yes, it's not. We know that. Tell me something, dead man. Can we talk to him again, really?
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
How do you like it in the fridge?
I like it a lot, brother. This really is your finest hour. You're a genius. A regular Corporangelo.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dream.
I will try, but take the note from the door. Didn't we do that? Really? I thought we did.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Alright, that's unexpected. I was 100% sure we took it. Let's back him, Kim, take him away.
Alright.
He takes out a shiny black body bag and starts pulling the plastic over the dead man's face. Can we help?
I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands, I'll take the legs.
Of course. No problem. Oh, he left. His car is not here. That is so sad. I will miss him. And let's see that note. Yeah, we didn't have it. Oh, and I forgot about the board game. And now we can't play it with him because he left. Right, we will do it when he comes back. So, a handwritten note you found from the giant ice bear fridge. It still bears some marks from the fruit-shaped kitchen magnets. Alright.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
Illiterate ginger kid.
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Suliswaf.
But we already checked the ice cream machine, right?
According to the note, someone named Sulislav. The note doesn't specify.
Oh, I know. We have this question in case we find it before we speak to Suna.
It's like the production schedule you found. Only this one's an off-site copy.
Who's the little ginger kid?
The note does not specify.
It's obvious.
Are you serious? You sure you don't want to hazard a guess here, detective?
Oh, you mean Kono?
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
Volition crown head, I remember. And where is the frozen ice cream maker?
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
I did, but we couldn't... I don't think we had any interactions with it. So let's go and check then. I guess. Can we use this door? No. I think we can, right? Let's go. And where is it? Yeah, you see, now we can. That's strange because it should have worked before as well, right?
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Turn the ice cream crank.
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping.
All right.
It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur.
I wanted to be a poet?
What better to assuage the creeping sense of failure than some frozen fat and sugar?
All right. Try to crack open the lid.
You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here, or something stronger, like the Kvalsund KR2 multi-tool.
Oh, that's why we could, take off the wire so it would not be frozen.
You need to have the Kvalsund KR2 multi-tool in your hand, detective.
I got it.
Equip the multi-tool by going to the Tools tab in your inventory. From there, you can equip it to a held slot.
Sure, no problem. Where is it? This one. No, this one. And I need the flashlight, right? So let's do it.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Alright, 28. Let me just check if we dealt with wires.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge. Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Yeah, I needed to leave it like that, but I just plugged it back. That was a mistake. But we need physical instrument, and I'm like 100% sure that we have some clothes for that. So I'm not sure which ones exactly. Oh yeah, this one. We just changed it. And another. We have so many clothes. That's so nice, isn't it? Some glasses. No. Electrochemistry. I don't think we have anything else. So yeah, let's try. I hope it's a white check.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
72 is not bad. We have machine unplugged, better grip with gloves, please.
Ice groans and howls
amazing.
under the strain of your giant Kvalsund multi-tool until the lid cracks open. Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words off-site copy written on its side.
You see, we are doing something useful even without Kim, even though it's a bit sad. I kind of miss him. But Harry can do it.
Disappointment washes over you as you stare into the almost empty ice cream maker.
Aww, what, not ice cream? He will lose morale for it, right?
Your stomach grumbles. The fridge is cold, the cellar dark and humid.
Take the filament memory.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding. careful not to damage it.
Amazing.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
I am. Thank you, interfacing. Yeah, I wouldn't think about it, so let's go and check it out. Yeah, alright. Now, doing things without Kim. I didn't even realize that I would miss him so much. You know, he's like our friend, and now we're just alone. Annette, where are you? Let's do all of this with Annette.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Insert the offside copy.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Press play.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1.
French accent is amazing. You know, Fortress accident. That was so cute.
Please repeat. Is this the offside copy?
Yeah.
Good. Please repeat the password.
I hope it's the same.
No, that's not it.
Oh. Wait, we need to figure it out. But how? I don't know. This is the police. Please open the stain.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder Fortress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
But how can we find the password?
Now, can you please repeat the password?
Is it my birthday? Of course it's not a birthday.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Yeah, but where?
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
No, thank you.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard. The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
No, I really want to do it. But how? I thought that we seen everything here. Maybe I should look at these
This
again.
old fireplace, a diagram for summoning some time-forgotten being. The symbols seem very esoteric.
Alright, let me just go again through this, and I'll get back to you. Alright, I checked everything, but I couldn't find our password, so I really don't know what to do, because now I don't want to give it to her. It's a very important piece of information, and it's exciting, so no, I'm not giving it to her. Let's try to pass our time with Joyce's quest, and maybe we can find it in the church because she was working there. It's a shame that Crabman isn't there anymore. I'm just thinking, I really don't know what to do. And now let's see Joyce's quest. Oh, trash container, legendary. Logic, white envelope. Oh, wait, we can do something with it. Where is it? Let me see.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope, a 12 to 40 month construction period, and the zoning plan in the addendum.
42 is not bad, but we have a lot of items for logic, so let me just wear them. Alright, now it's +4. It's really good, so I hope it's gonna work. Let me do it.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope, a 12 to 40 month construction period, and the zoning plan in the addendum.
72. Yes.
There is no loophole. The simple truth is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
40 months is quite a lot. Wait, what are the ramifications of this?
Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
Oh, so their plan is just to annoy people. But I don't know, they underestimate them, I think. This is terrible, poor people, can't I do something?
Well, you could trick Evrart. Get some random people to sign the document. By the time the union boss finds out, your business here will be already concluded.
This is brilliant, thank you, Logic. I really appreciate it. Who wants to sign the document? Maybe Annette. But I mean, I don't want to get her in trouble. Drivers could, especially this one because he doesn't live here. So he has nothing to lose, really.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
How can I ask him about this? No, really. Got any smokes on you? I don't want smokes. Let's just... I don't know who else to ask. I don't think this guy is gonna help us, but maybe without Kim. You know, because he is a racist after all. Let's take our sword and our book. Yeah, amazing. Let's go.
Looking for something?
Yeah. No, they're not gonna help. I don't know who could sign it. Oh, I know who. The drunks. Let's go to them. Hello, guys. Could you please help me? I hope you don't need alcohol for that, because I don't really want to provide it for you.
Tequila sunset.
I made the right choice, I see. Could you and your pals sign this document?
What's it about? I'll let my hand address the situation. Maybe you've heard. I used to be a very successful businessman. I've signed more than a few lease forms or whatever the fuck they were. Anyone's got a pen? The pro's gonna do it.
Yes, I have the green ape one. And what if we didn't have a pen?
All right.
Oh, that's all. He grabs the pen and paper and carefully scribbles on the dotted line, next to Lillian's signature, Idiot Doom Spiral. Wait, what do you mean next to Lillian's signature? I have never asked her to sign it. What the hell? I never asked her to do this. Is it a bug?
Hey, Abs! Hey, Abs!
Don't you? You cool, have a go.
I need you to sign this document right here. It's important.
Alright, thank you.
Don't call her.
We won't.
Don't call Abaqual. Great job, Abs. Nailed it.
Oh, he said something coherent. Oh, it's because it's the other one. Can I have the pen back too?
Don't know if I've mentioned it, but I used to be a businessman. And as a businessman, I am going to keep the pen. For my trouble.
But it was a gift.
No, that was my favorite thing of all the things you have.
Yeah, interfacing, I completely agree. You've done a great service to the village, to the RCM and to Revachol.
Hey, guys. We're heroes.
Yes, you are.
About fucking time, man. I've done my duty.
You didn't do anything now.
Don't call Abigail.
We won't.
Anything else this merry band of adventurers can do for you? Or do you need to go and mail that serious-looking document of yours? I think I saw a mailbox near the plaza.
Oh yeah, thank you for reminding. I completely forgot that we need to mail it. A few more questions first.
Okay, what's on your mind?
Yeah, let's do this quest right away, because I really don't want to forget it. And we'll talk to our best friend Postbox. Remember, we had a lovely conversation with it. So let's do that. Here it is. Hello.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
I knew I'd get to use this mailbox for something.
Other than developing a personal relationship? Looks like you were right.
Yeah, Drop the white envelope into the mailbox.
You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters.
Incredible.
About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon. Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug Evrart. You know he's going to play you somehow.
Exactly. Thank you, Logic. And now let's go to Evrart and talk to him. You know, I just realized that we already tried to lie to Evrart once. So let's change our clothes because I am almost 90% sure that we will need to lie. So I'm going to improve our drama, play the actor lie and detect lies. And great, now we have drama +3 and suggestion +1. So I hope it's gonna be enough. Let's go and talk to Evrart. This is not a fishing rod, is it? It is. Wait. I don't know how I did that. What do you mean? It is. And why is it significant? Alright. Let's look out for the lazy eye.
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes.
To be honest, I'm really surprised we've never seen another brother. But alright.
Now, what can Evrart Clare do for you today?
It's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry.
Of course.
Of course. I already knew this.
Claps his hands together like a child who's just been offered cotton candy.
My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left. I can finally trust you now.
Wonderful, Evrart.
You're in my inner circle. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
Let's talk about the lost gun.
Judging from how happy he is, it looks like you did it. He doesn't appear to suspect trickery.
Thank you.
Well done, sire.
Aww.
By guile and deceit, you're in.
Yeah, you see, we are using these two. That's amazing. The signatures I got. I know you plan to... No. Did you order the hangman killed? Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done.
So where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
Are you talking about the one we really want to talk to?
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy, the one he described as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy?
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway...
So where is it?
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
I don't want them to help us.
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debardeurs Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Oh, this is the woman from apartment number 10. Remember, the one that doesn't want to let us in.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
Who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
The Pigs.
There it is again. The Pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
She was waving it around.
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
It sounds like a very disturbed and desperate individual.
Can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
Sure, and Kim isn't going to be there. Amazing.
She will be there, from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
How do you know that, Inland Empire? The signatures I got, I know. No. Did you order the hangman killed?
I did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead.
What do you gain from him being dead?
Why, a war, of course.
Yes, but what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Harry. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
They're trained military people. Aren't you afraid for your man? Maybe he wants to do, quantity over quality.
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men.
So he basically wants to rule the city.
The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
How is this connected to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
I'm just wondering if there is any other way, because basically we're choosing between him and Joyce. But, Joyce is also tricky, and I don't know what she wants. His motives are pretty clear. He wants to rule the city, he wants his people everywhere, and basically his Hardy Boys gonna be like, I don't know, how do you call it? They will control the city basically. All of them.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
Is that why you haven't let Joyce in here?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance.
What?
Tits from her arsehole. It's a local saying.
Oh, alright. Why are you telling me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry.
No.
Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already happening.
But I'm just thinking if there is any way to do something about it. And we can't even call our station. But why would we do that? I don't know. I just want to have a third side in all of this. How many of you guys are there in the union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol.
I know. How are you going to fund your new independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything. We've been running back channel negotiations with all the major clients. I think the company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
If not for criminal activities, I would probably support it. But now we know that Hardy Boys killed the mercenary who didn't really even do anything. And that's not right. So I'm just afraid that they won't have any justice here if they will be in charge.
That's drugs.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Really? Yeah, alright, that's probably obvious. By bold new revenues, you mean the drug trade?
Drug trade? Now you're being stupid, Harry. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Summer and Isola.
Yeah, and you see, they want to just hook people on drugs and control them. That is very scary.
All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
That's just the top of the iceberg, though, isn't it?
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column. We're going to transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his benefed and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperidone.
And the kids on the street don't have to give up on speed.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Harry. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned.
Stop lying.
But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share. And I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
Obviously, we are not going to tell him that we are, against drugs. I have to admit that's a well put together plan and far removed from you. Makes sense to regulate the drug trade like this. Interesting stuff. I just want to solve this murder. Yeah, let's just say, hey, everything is okay.
You know why you're such a good detective, Harry? You don't get sidetracked. You care about the people you're supposed to protect, not some systems that may or may not be unethical. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbour's turnover, just like the harbour is, but a small part of Martinez.
So, is there a trade or isn't there?
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm going to unite them all into one economic body. We're going to incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's going to be in on the wealth, and everyone's going to pull their weight.
Let's keep focusing on the drug trade. He was almost admitting to it.
That is true. Hold on, I don't want to look at the big picture. I want to look at the drug trade you almost admitted to. I don't know if we should put it like that. That's very ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man. I'm not feeling a whole lot of Revachol here. Honestly, it's not my place. Really, we need to say this one. Let's try.
No, Harry. That's boring. All right, it's gone. The hypothetical raw materials trade is off the table. It's such a small and insignificant slice of revenue, I'm cutting it.
Really?
Boys, Harry felt queasy about it. We're not doing it. Can we talk about my beautiful incorporated Martinez and its many-sided business ventures now? This bold new vision of incorporated socialism I'm offering?
Alright, that was spooky as hell. Boys, he looks around the container. I mean, I know someone's probably watching us, but that was scary, to be honest. That's very ambitious. I love what you're doing. Oh, I don't think we can say that we disagree. He's gonna kill us. I don't know. Honestly, it's not my place to judge or express an opinion.
Harry, the length you're willing to go to keep your nose clean is remarkable. You will always have a warm bed in Mr. Clare's household, my friend, and a special place in the future of Martinez.
Alright, that wasn't bad. Can I ask you about specific union members?
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big time mode, Harry.
Got it, thank you.
Great, Harry, great. I think we've truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Suddenly there is sadness in his tone.
This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
He's so gonna kill Harry. Really? Remember the container I asked you about? Turns out there is a mega rich light bending guy. Do I want to tell him? I don't. You know, I don't. But maybe it's where he gets his money.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always.
Let's try.
You mega rich light bending guy? Oh my god. How did that get in there?
Oh, so he didn't know. That's bad. Oh, I'm so sorry. He's so rich? No. I don't know how he got in there.
Damn it to hell, Harry. I specifically told my guys to check all the containers for mega rich light bending guys.
You know, some of him may have been a figment of my imagination. Yeah.
Honestly, Harry, we might be moving a spot of drugs through this harbour, but I won't be caught transporting the light bending mega rich. I have a reputation to protect.
Oh, yeah. You're a socialist. The mega rich are people too. He was a nice man. Yes, the transportation of the mega rich should be more tightly regulated. Didn't seem like he was safe.
You're a fucking idiot, Harry. I love it. Thank you for sharing this deep, idiotic part of yourself with me. A hallucinating market liberal. I love it. So poetic.
Thank you.
I shudder to think what you're going to tell me next, Harry.
Alright, that's wonderful. So he doesn't believe us, right?
Not for 1 second did he believe there's an actual mega rich person somewhere in his container town.
Incredible. Thank you. So let's go. That is great. I don't know. So now we know that the war is coming. Leo, do you have anything new to say?
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting, just like we talked about before. I know you're probably a busy man being an important police officer and all, and personally, I think the more people keeping the peace, the better.
Yeah, busy man. It's me.
Mr. Evrart doesn't really want me to talk to people about union guys. But who did you want to talk about?
Manana Measurehead Titus. Renee.
The night guard. Ooh, he's a peculiar fellow. He's the strong, silent type, you could say. We talk all the time, but I don't really know much about him. He plays petanque with my old human studies teacher, Mr. Martin, down at the plaza. I think he's the only fellow who actually knows old Renee. They lived on the same street their entire lives, even dated the same girl on and off for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
Strange fellows. Mr. Martin was always real nice to me in school. I remember once.
Hold on, Gaston was your human studies teacher. But wait, wasn't he a history teacher?
Mr. Martin, yes. Don't really remember much about him. I was just a boy back then.
Tell me about Evrart.
I'd best not. I mean, I could, but I don't think Mr. Evrart would like it very much. You better ask him yourself, mister.
Alright. Tell me about Titus.
Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you. Nice, friendly sort old Titus is.
Yeah, sure. Han, are you protecting him? Tell me about the guy in the container.
Who do you mean, mister?
No one.
You do realize he might just be a figment of your imagination, right?
How would he give us money then? The fancy guy in a suit. In that container over there.
I don't know anyone like this, mister. Maybe he's one of Mr. Evrart's fancy friends. He knows all kinds of fancy people with suits and purdy carriages.
He really feels very uncomfortable discussing matters related to Evrart with you.
He's probably scared of him. Tell me about Measurehead.
Whoa, he's really something. He doesn't talk much to me usually, but when he does, I don't really understand most of what he's saying.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think he would like me running my mouth about him like that.
Don't worry.
Once he said he's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some union men. I think he really believes Jean-Luc was a dragon because he ran right off. Another time he almost killed another guy.
Oh.
But I shouldn't talk about that.
Tell me about Manana.
He's a union man through and through. Good guy. He's very calm, laid back, doesn't do much, talks to Evrart sometimes. Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be important because everybody likes him. Yes, they do. I think that's what he does. He makes everyone feel a little better.
Maybe.
Oil for the wheels. Much needed in stressful times like these.
Tell me about this Edgar guy.
Mr. Edgar is Mr. Evrat's brother. He looks a bit younger, he does, but a very smart fellow. Very smart fellow indeed. He's away on some union business. Not even in Revershaw, they say.
Don't interrupt.
All kinds of places he visits. Him and his brother both do when they're on a vacation. Right now, it's Mr. Evrat's turn to look after the union, but last year he spent a whole winter in South Safra. Left with the first autumn rains and didn't come back before the trees were green again.
I see. Thank you.
Sure, mister. What can Leo do for you?
I really want to help you. That's fine. Alright, let's go and do something else. Alright, we came to the right place because her husband is finally here. So let's talk to him.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
But I already did.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
Just doing my job.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie. Mexican origin. The pin is an antique. Quite special.
Thank you.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes.
It is very nice, but where is your assistant? Here he is. Hello, hello.
Very generous of you to help us out, officer. I'm sure glad to be back from that little excursion.
That is great, but we need to change our clothes because I know for sure that we have some composure. We have the shoes, we have the jacket, and there is our new tie. We don't really need it now, but I'll keep it in mind. And let's talk to him.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law.
72 is encouraging, so let's try.
That shirt looks very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
He has the armor, really. Something worn underneath.
It sounds like he's wearing some kind of armor under his clothes. You can't tell it's there just from looking at him. Probably stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he lives.
Of course it is. I see you're a connoisseur of high-quality combat gear.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer.
Of course.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once. I was ashamed of what I did. And I didn't want you to know.
That's alright.
We're not detecting falsehoods, sire. He's gearing up to admit the truth.
Sire, drama is so cool. I like how it talks.
This shame is surprisingly sincere.
Gary, what's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
I took the hangman's cuirass. I didn't mean to.
God damn it, Gary.
I know.
Shame on you. Give the cuirass to the officer at once.
Of course.
Gary didn't mean to interfere with your investigation officers. He's just thick-headed and poor as dirt. But he's always helped us, given us a place to stay. And he's followed Morell into God knows what jungles.
I know. Don't worry.
He's a loyal friend.
Give me that armor now. Why did you really put those clothes in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they'd scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling.
You know, the only thing I don't really understand is why his face is so different from his portrait. With all the other characters, everything matches pretty well, but with him it's just such a big difference.
So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here. Only the cuirass was left, so I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... Fuck.
Why did you lie to me?
Because I was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you. But
he's a scaredy cat.
The woman looks at Gary, her eyes motherly. Give me that armor. Wait, do you know who killed the hangman?
I always thought it was the Union. Some Union hardasses lynched him because of the strike. But almost everyone in town knows that. I wish I could tell you more.
This is all he knows.
And now the armor.
He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots, but so light to hold, like a bag of cotton.
Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat, and you see, yeah, now he looks different. So, are we done?
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again.
Great, thank you. Now let's look at it. I'm curious. Pain threshold, volition, minus empathy. Pain threshold. I think we needed it for the door in Oranien's room, Miss Oranien's room. So I don't remember her first name. What's with this door?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimpled lock. It's painted blue.
I don't think we're gonna open this one, unfortunately. How are you?
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Do you know what's behind the door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Alright. This pot is still here. We needed to throw it away. That's a shame. I'm not going to talk to these guys without Kim. I'm just trying... Oh. Can I talk to you? It's all about money, you know. We don't have that much time left. I just want to do something small, so let me figure it out. I decided to go and talk to Joyce because I can't even find any information about her quest in our notebook, so maybe she will tell us something.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Yeah, well, tell me about the drug trafficking.
The lorries are still stuck at the roundabout. If the police is asking, one of the drivers might admit to it.
Maybe. It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded like that, right?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However...
She pauses, looking at the sea.
This is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the trade committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue. Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
I see. What proof do you have that the union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's true they drove a number of the local businesses to bankruptcy preparing for this venture. I've talked to a few business owners. It was quite the shakedown. But the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men.
To be honest, somehow it sounds to me that she knows about the war. I don't know, it's just something between the lines. I've talked to a few business owners, it was quite a shakedown. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't. So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely. Then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
Yeah, but we didn't even have the option to ask them about it. I've just talked to a few.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Of course. We already have some suspicion that one of the drivers was present at the lynching. Do we? Which one? I don't remember that. The racist? Did we talk about it?
The two might even be connected.
Okay, I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation.
Yes?
I'll look into it, probe the drivers, see what it yields. Oh, we just didn't accept the quest. That makes sense. All right.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something.
Listen, I know that the topic of drugs in general and how they're distributed in the world is a very difficult thing, but the way Evrart is doing it, he just wants to have control. He's not thinking about the people, he wants to get them addicted. That's definitely not the way.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I suspect the traffic jam won't disperse for a few more days. You should have the time you need.
Thank you.
In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Oh, I've got some more questions about reality. I forgot about it.
More lessons in basic reality?
Yeah.
My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
72 is pretty good, but I think that if we change our clothes, it's gonna be even better. So
Glad to have been of assistance.
Yeah, let me do it. One moment. Oh wait, this is suggestion. Oh, that was my mistake. So let's do this one. Looks incredible. And let's talk to Joyce.
You're back. Good. More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
83 is good, please.
6 kilometers southwest, in the Valley of Dogs, Junior Officer Chad Tilbrook takes aim at a rabid black dog licking its wounds in the grass.
What?
To his left, his partner, Emil Mullins, whispers, "You heard what happened to Tequila Sunset in Martinez?"
Oh, so these are our colleagues, right? Tequila Sunset in Martinez.
"Yes, he lost his mind," Tilbrook answers, fingers on the trigger. "Don't worry, Emil." He pulls it out slowly. Slowly now. He'll find it again.
Someone trusts us. That's good.
We always do.
What am I?
You? You're an officer of the RCM.
She says energetically, the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Preciso mundo.
Good. And what is RCM?
Nothing more nor less than the de facto law enforcement body of post-revolutionary Revachol, Detective.
You said de facto.
Yes. That means not de jure. The RCM acts in what is poetically called the twilight of international law, both at the behest of the coalition government and to its chagrin.
What do you mean?
The RCM's responsibilities are defined by the Emergency, Wayfarer and Aliments Acts, 3 pieces of legislation keeping the city in a, let's be honest, laissez-faire stasis to the benefit of foreign capital.
So I'm basically a lackey of the capital, a thrall to foreign interests, one of the good guys. Going to avoid this subject. No, I'm a good guy, alright?
There's nothing basic about your role, Detective. It's true that the RCM keeps everything the way our seemingly permanent provisional rulers like it. Yet, on the other hand, I know these people. I deal with them daily. Let me tell you, dear, they are not fans of you.
Oh, why?
The post-revolutionary decade was a disaster for the coalition government. Revachol in the 20s was hell, especially on the west side of the river. Gang warfare, a botched privatization scheme, a nuclear pile meltdown. They called it the international zone because no nation wanted to claim responsibility. The RCM restored peace where the coalition failed. A true blue citizens' initiative. They will never forgive you.
That is very interesting. So, coalition hates us. I will remember that.
So, permit me to conclude with this. Who you are to me is the police. The only legitimate law enforcement authority in Revachol.
Thank you.
And if those authorities drink so hard they need help recalling the basic terms of reality, well, I'm here to help.
Alright, and yeah, that was nice. I think we will fail this one,
Glad
but...
to have been of assistance. The little...
Yeah, but let me change my clothes. We will try, fail, and that's enough. Oh my god, what is this? I don't remember wearing this one. It's cute. It's like we're going to, I don't know, a prom, really. And oh, we have more items for conceptualization than I thought. I'm pronouncing it wrong. It's just deal with it, really, because it's a long word and that's what you're gonna get. I was sure that we have some glasses with this, but apparently not, so let's try and fail. Yeah.
You're back. Good. More lessons in basic reality.
Still 3%.
My favorite part.
A strange coldness comes over you as you look at the world. The waves sway the sloop slowly. That's all.
Maybe we can retry it again, but
Glad to have been of assistance.
That's it for now, and I wish you the most wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Bye.